I also think it's helpful to have some cheese pre-sliced in case your guests are unsure of how to cut
the cheese.
No, how each cheese should be cut. Hello, and welcome to A Little Help. Everyone needs a little help in the kitchen now and then. And don't worry, because I got you. Today, we're gonna be building a cheese board together. Now, I know what you're thinking. This cheese platter stuff is for fancy people and fancy people alone. But I've got news for you. You, my friend, are incorrect. You can be the refined host you've always wanted to be. Now feel free to get creative here. There are really no strict rules, but there are a few simple guidelines to follow that can be super helpful if you're a cheese beginner. So let's get into it. So the first step is selecting your cheeses. Now I think the most common mistake here is getting cheeses that kind of all taste the same. We want to make sure that we get a variety of cheeses. We want something funky, we want something mild, we want something salty, we want something sweet. You want to select an array of cheeses to keep your guests interested. Today, I've got 5 selections. I like to use something intense like a blue cheese. Today I have a Roquefort because that is dank as
So dank.
I also have a Camembert, which is a French cheese similar to Brie. It's soft and creamy and buttery. It's really nice. So I also have a Parmigiano Reggiano, which is nutty and salty and delicious. And I always like to include a Parm because I feel like even people that aren't into cheese are always into Parm. It's a total crowd pleaser. Next up, I have a smoked Gouda, which is a super savory and smoky option. And then we have a young Manchego, which is nutty and fruity and a really great Spanish cheese. I also think it's helpful to have some of your cheese pre-sliced in case your guests are unsure of how each cheese should be cut and how much to take. Let's talk about what to pair our cheeses with. Our cheese is only part of what we're creating here, right? Our accoutrements are just as important as the cheese. We want to maintain that balance while selecting what to pair our cheese with. We want varying textures and we want varying tastes. I love to use honey and figs for some sweet notes. For some savory options, I have a pepper jelly and then some mixed olives. I also like to use fresh and dried fruit. I have some green grapes and some red grapes. And along with that, I have some dried cherries and dried apricots that I like to just kind of sprinkle around. For some crunch, I'm gonna add some almonds. Any nuts will do. Get those in here. We'll get some over here. I'm also gonna add some prosciutto and some hard salami for a nice savory charcuterie flavor to balance out all the sweets we've got. We have all these incredible flavors going on, and it would be a shame to serve them all on the same boring old cracker. I have some thyme and sea salt crackers. I have some delicious olive bread, some little baby toasts that perhaps one day will grow up to be big adult toasts, some raisin crackers. We'll put these next to the Camembert because of their sweets.
That's what I say to my pet bear when he's hanging out in a tree, and I'm like, get over here.
Come on, bear.
Come on, bear.
And then we have some plain old regular crostini. Huh? Who doesn't like that? So I went ham on this board, okay?
I'm about to go salami on it.
Yeah, Tom's gonna go salami on it.
Yep.
But you don't have to spend a ton of money. Let's discuss price and leftovers. And since the beginning of cheese board making history, it's been a thing to always choose an odd number of cheeses for the feng shui of things. I chose 5 today. If you want, you can use 3 cheeses, that's perfectly acceptable. And as long as you maintain that balance, you can use less, or you could replace pricier items with what you can afford. Also, don't forget how far you can stretch your cheese board. Leftover blue? Throw it in a salad. Leftover Camembert? Smear it on a bagel. Leftover Gouda? Melt it on a baguette. It's delicious. Don't toss your leftovers because they can be used and repurposed for meals to come. Oh, what's that you say? You're unsure of how to store your cheese? Well, that's okay because we have an episode of food storage hacks for you to enjoy, so you should go check it out. So there it is. An amazing cheese board, perfectly balanced with everything you and your guests need. Sweet, salty, spicy, chewy, crunchy, funky, it's all there. And all you needed was a little help. So now, go out there and make your own.
Marker.
Hey, say cheese.
You get it?
Could you just be quiet a second?
Please, you shut up. Thanks.
Well, you made it this far. You may as well like, comment, and subscribe.